Easton Jr. from USA Today's Chiefs Wire, so I cover most of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
So, obviously
Big fan, yeah.
Definitely going to talk about that, but I do want to talk about this great event and just your partnership with Quest and how that all came about.
Yeah, just as a pro athlete, you have to take care of your body, but you also have to remember we're human, and we like to indulge, we like tasty things, and so when I got to partner up with Quest, I fell in love with their products, and I think everyone here at the bar, they're starting to really realize that hey, this is healthy food for you, but it's really good food too, and so I just love that. I do have a sweet tooth, and so they have a lot of product where I can kind of get my sweet tooth craving out of the way, but just good people, good company, and they like to empower and be around positive things, and the W is one of them, and so I'm just happy to be one of their athletes.
Definitely, and obviously this event with March Madness, does it bring up any memories for you, your time in Missouri, all the success that you had there, just having this happen?
Yeah, no, I think it's so fun to do this event during the tournament. I mean, all the bars around here are packed. I know this one is getting pretty full right now and about to be even more full here in a little bit, and so just for them to want to come out and support the game, men and women, for me to not be playing anymore so I can kind of have fun and be a fan. I don't have a team really in it, so I'm not stressed out and anxious about my team winning, and so I just love that they did this. This is the first time that they've done this type of event, and for us to kind of come to New York and be a part of the crowd here is super fun.
And obviously you're joining the Indiana Fever this year. Just what are your thoughts just going into obviously moving over, a new team? You guys are stacked, so much talent. I can go down the list of all the new players. What are just your expectations going into this first season?
Man, to win it all. I think that everyone knew we were going to be good, and then when we started adding more and more pieces, I think we really turned heads around the W of this could be the team this year. And so I think we have all the puzzle pieces, but now it's kind of putting the puzzle together, and that's building chemistry, that's getting our rhythm, getting to know each other off the court, and so we do have all that, but again, we've never all really played together, so there's going to be some transitional moments where it might be tough. It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies, but I do think that we all have a really good mindset moving forward, and we all just want to win at the end of the day.
And you started your career in Phoenix, and you played alongside one of the greatest basketball players of all time, that is why he just announced her retirement. What do you take from your experience there over to Indiana, and also playing with Caitlin Clark, who's emerged as a superstar in her own right? Is there anything that you could do, as a mentor in that situation?
Yeah, I made sure I was a sponge when I was around DT. She's one of my best friends now, and just the way she thinks about the game and the way she is the ultimate pro, there's just so much to learn from her. And I know Caitlin is already a superstar, a megastar around the world, and I don't want to take anything away from her, but she's also young, right? And so there's things that you just don't know, and when you don't have that experience, I would love for her to lean on me, but again, I just want her to go do her thing. I think this team, it's not just about that. I think you have Juana Bonner, who is a champion. You have Cindy Coulson, you have Natasha Howard. There's a lot of experience, especially playoff experience, and so I think when you have a group of young bucks who are willing to do anything to win, and then you have a bunch of experienced vets who have won or have been around greatness, it's just a recipe for success.
It's going to be a lot of eyes on you guys this year. We already know the national televised games, but just going to transition, obviously, I was going to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
I want to know your fandom, when did it start, and just give us just a background on that.
Yeah, everyone always thinks that I'm a bandwagoner. I'm like, no, I grew up in Columbia, Missouri. It was either the Rams or the Chiefs, and we've always had close family friends and people that we know who coach for the Chiefs, and so we've always been Chiefs fans. And so for us to kind of do our thing the past 6-7 years have been freaking awesome. This year's Super Bowl was hard. That was rough, but we have to give other people a chance to win every now and then too, to keep people interested. But no, I love the Chiefs. I just think that the Midwest, their sports, they just fall in love with it. They gather around really great things. I think Andy Reid has done a phenomenal job, and everyone's fallen in love with him. But I'm a Chiefs fan till I die. Red Kingdom, and everyone always thinks again that I'm a bandwagoner. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm like, y'all are bandwagoners. You guys are haters because we're winning. So I'm all for the Chiefs.
I love it. I love it. And then I also have to ask, because going to Missouri, what is the impact of just the team itself? And then you went through a whole process of them growing and becoming the dynasty as they become. How was that like on campus? I guess
the Chiefs?
Yes.
It was fun. It was a fun time to kind of be all in college together. It was a fun time because, we, not really myself, but a lot of my friends who didn't play sports, tailgating is a huge thing in the Midwest, and we have some of the best tailgating up for the Chiefs games, and so people would go up there on Sundays, do their thing, come back, and I think it's just more the memories and the way that sports, and for us, the Chiefs have really brought our community and our state together. It's, I think people nowadays, they crave something good and something positive that everyone can kind of gather around and be a part of, and so for us, with them winning how they are in the dynasty and the legacy that they're leaving, I think there's more in them, but I just think it's something good, and so it was always fun to be on campus. It was always fun to kind of have the house parties and watch the Chiefs, and so really fond memories there.
Last question. Obviously, Caitlin's your new teammate.
Yep.
She's a big Chiefs fan.
Oh, yeah.
She's very well known.
Yep.
Can we expect you guys to possibly get to a game at Arrowhead?
Hell yeah, we better. I used to go quite a bit, and then this past year I didn't because I've been doing NBA commentating with the Suns, and so I kind of got stuck out there. But absolutely, I'm not kidding. Those are some of my favorite memories where it's like, you don't, as a professional athlete, you know everything it takes to now. Sometimes it's nice for you to go to a game and not have the pressure on you, and you just be able to sit back and relax. But I always think it's funny that she's a big Kansas fan, and so I shouldn't say Kansas, not Kansas. Jeez. We hate Kansas. You can put that in there, but no, I think it'll be fun for us to kind of catch a game.
Sounds good.
I love it. Yes, so nice meeting you.